Hey guys, good morning. It's Galia again. I know I haven't posted on my channel in a while, but I really need to get back and be better at this. I've had a lot of stuff going on. I took a new job, and my husband is finally in a more steady place with his job, and so hopefully I'll be able to make videos and stream more consistently now. At least that's going to be my goal. I apologize in advance. I am currently sick, so I sound a little crappy. If I cough, I'm going to try and cut all those out of the video, but let's get into this video. I wanted to make a video for any of the new Sims players that are popping up that you're like, crap, I just don't know what in the hell to do. I have actually deleted all of my save files off of The Sims because I need to start fresh. Things are getting a little crazy, and I am kind of losing my love for it in a sense, if you get it. So I'm going to go ahead and hit play and we'll get started. This video is going to be on creating your first starter family and home. So let's go. Grab yourself some tea, coffee, whatever you like. This might be wine. It's actually tea. Totally cool. All right. So for all of you new simmers out there, when you get into Create a Sim, you have a few different options that you can do. So you could create a story, and it gives you like a little personality quiz. And afterwards, you can customize the appearance of your sim. So I'm going to go ahead and actually do this because I don't have a story or idea lined up for sim. What age am I? A young adult. It's dinner time. I'm getting hungry. What's the plan? Probably searching Simstagram for recipes. In my free time, I like to play video games, curl up with a book, or hit the gym. I'm going to say we like to curl up with a book. How about that sunlight? It comes from a yellow dwarf star. That's funny. Too bright, it's the worst, or energizes me. It energizes me. I found a strange plant outside. What do I do? Avoid it. It might be poisonous. What most important to me when selecting a place to live? A space to entertain guests.
Oh, boom!
Where do I prefer to sleep? In a bed. The great outdoors are where frogs live. Ew, outside, I'm inside. It's in the name, great. I think the outdoors are fun. The best stories have unexpected plot twists. Bugs, critters, and all that. Nope. What's the best way to experience the lunar eclipse? Watching it with my boo. Okay, so I do have some Alpha CC in here, and he has taken on one of my Alpha CC hairs. So, for this gentleman here, we've gotten that his career is a culinarian. He has a high cooking skill and a writing skill, and he just has starter funds. So let's go ahead. Oh, and he has gotten the outdoor enthusiast trait, foodie, or the outdoor enthusiast aspiration, the foodie trait, snob trait, and loves outdoors. Interesting. I'm just going to randomize his name, but I don't think Geoff is right. We'll do Ernesto. That works for me. Ernesto Cervantes. Okay. Hopefully I said that right. Okay, his look is very interesting. First of all, I'm going to change his hair because it bothers me. He don't need that. I don't know why they always default to that hair. It's very funny to me. Yes, we hear you. You're very loud. I feel like that hair kind of suits him. Nero. I'm sorry, my dogs are having playtime right now. Enough. They're very rude. Oh, I didn't even know, like, this hair was a thing. That hair's kind of cool, I guess. Guys, knock it off. All right. Actually, let's go with that one. And we'll leave his eyes green, and then we'll just change up these silly outfits that he has. Like, I'm sorry, Ernesto, but that is... what on earth? His sleepwear's okay. His party outfit is not acceptable. His swimmer's fine. I mean, I guess. Nero, stop. Would anyone like a husky? He's barking at his kitty cat. The cat's about to beat his shit up. Oh my god. Y'all are so dumb. Okay, let's start with his cold weather outfit, because I feel like this one's usually the easiest. I usually just toss one of the full body, like, cold weather outfits on them. I like them. I think that they work better. Those boots, however, are no bueno. That works for me. Let's get him some little gloves. And we'll find him a hat. Maybe this one? Yeah, that's cute. Okay, so we have that. This is not going to work for me. What is with all your jewelry and, like, extra things? Sunglasses are acceptable. So you can basically go through each and every tab. I'm sorry, I'm so bad at explaining this. You can go through every tab and find things that you want to put under sim. I'm going to take off all of these extra rings and things that are not necessary. I think that this top is okay. And you can change the colors of things. These are the color swatches that you see here. So there's lots of different swatches in this shirt. I think I'm pretty much a plain Jane kind of person. I think we're going to go with this one because it reminds me of Michigan State Spartans. And then we'll put like these gray pants on him. And we'll just give him some gray and white slips. I am going to change his sunglass color because I don't like gold. We'll do this silver and black. Okay, so that takes care of his hot weather. And if you want to do more than one outfit per season or like category, you come up here to this little arrow and you click the plus sign. So his swimwear, I think I'm going to change these bottoms. I'm not a fan of short bottoms on guys. I like those a lot. So we'll go ahead and do those and we'll give him some little flippers. And oh, we'll give him some goggles. I dig it. Okay, cool. His party outfit. This is really boring, Ernesto. Okay, this is not a great party outfit. I think we should give him like this, and we'll switch to black slacks, and let's change those shoes. Those are nice shoes, but let's do them in black. Ooh. Oh god, I think he looks like a police officer. We need to change that. Like a prison officer. That's better. I like that much better. That looks nice. Mm-hmm. His sleepwear, let's give him just some pajama bottoms we'll give him these pretty green ones to go with his little blue slippers. This has got to go. What is this? Ernesto, I like can't even right now. What is happening? I hate this. Okay. Tops. Let's see. I have all of the stuff packs. So I do like to try and use things from the different packs that I have. Okay, that is nice. And then we just need some tennies. You can also go like up here and click on this bar, and you can sort by color, the type of material, the outfit category, whether it's feminine or masculine, the style, content, whether it's stuff you've purchased, lot content, custom content, and then by packs. So oops. I am going to try and find something from the fitness stuff pack. Those don't look like running shoes to me, though. Like, they don't look like tennies. Those kind of do. See, when I think of tennis shoes, I think like those. Ish. Those are rock climbing shoes. Like, those are tennies. Those are tennies. All right, we're going with white tennies, and then his full. I like the full body outfits also for men for the like fancy outfit, and I think that that looks fantastic on him. You could most certainly change the swatch if you want. That one's black, red. That also would look very nice. Let's actually do that one. I like that one a lot. And then for his everyday outfit. Now this is where I get like a little, I never know what I want to pick. So I think he's like a really relaxed fit kind of guy. So maybe a plaid. Those pants have got to go. When you click on a category like bottoms, you can go here on the side and go pants. Obviously you don't want to wear skirts, shorts. You can put jeans. I like just going into the jeans category and seeing what I can find. See, like those look like female bell-bottom jeans to me. Those are skinnies. This is like my one complaint, is that I feel like they didn't do a very good job distinguishing between male and female jeans in The Sims. Like those are better. And then we're just gonna change these shoes because I don't like them. Let's see. Those work great. Okay, so this is our sim that we're gonna go ahead and start, and we're gonna build his starter home today. So you'll kind of see, since with the story, sometimes you can get a sim that has higher starter funds, but you'll get to see like what that goes with. So we're gonna go ahead and hit the check mark here down in the bottom left corner. And I'm actually going to name this, I'll leave it his last name. Cervantes. Okay, so you go ahead and hit the play button, and then your next thing is going to pick where you live. So I'm going to go ahead and upload. I have seasons. So we're going to pick 2, start in spring. If you just have the base game, then you're gonna only have a couple of places that you can build. It's gonna be Willow Creek, Oasis Springs, Newcrest, and I think that's it. Yes. Willow Creek, Oasis Springs, and Newcrest. So we're gonna go into Willow Creek. And I don't like picking a super big lot for a starter home. So like a 20 by 30 is good. You can most certainly buy a starter home. This starter home comes for $15,875. It's a 1-bedroom, 1-bath. I'm not a fan of that one. This one is $13,000. It has 2 bedrooms, so there's a little bit of room for growth. But I'm just going to actually, this Potter's Splay is only $2,500. So we want to pick the lot that costs the least amount. We're going to hit confirm. So now our remaining funds are $17,500 and we're going to hit purchase home. So our goal is basically going to make this home worth about 10,000 simoleons. To make sure that we have enough money to live by. So we're going to go up here to that little crisscross hammer and wrench, and that is your build buy mode. The main thing that you're going to want to start with is a box for your actual house. We have a mailbox. And there's a few different things. So if you look at this little house here, you can actually click on different parts of it and it'll bring up different things. So we're going to click on walls and empty rooms. You have the option with this first tool to just build a wall. You have this option to just build a room. So that's probably where I'm going to start, is just building a room. So I am going to do like a little rectangle for the kitchen and living space with a bedroom. And this is a little big, but a bathroom. I'm actually going to click on this little arrow to it, which allows you to select. And you can click on the sides of the rooms and make them smaller or larger, however you would prefer. Now, to make my life just a little bit easier, I am going to put in some lights. So if you go over here to the left-hand side, I'm like trying to point at my screen like you can see my hand. You can go to objects by room or object by function. We're going to go to objects by function, and this is your buy mode, and you're going to go into lighting. I'm going to go into ceiling lamps, and I'm just going to select this superb little subtle saucer light. I love these. They give a ton of light. They're very inexpensive. Look at that. We just furnished our whole house, well, lit our whole house for 200 simoleons. Now, you can toggle your room view here. You can hit like page up on your keyboard or page down to lower, and that puts the walls up or down. And here you can do the home button or the end button to kind of take walls away. So we're going to go page down, and then you can do home, it's partial or full walls. Okay. I like leaving them at partial walls. It's easier for me to see. Now, I am going to make this area my bathroom, this area my bedroom, and this area my living and dining room, like living, dining room, kitchen. So it's just a starter home. It doesn't need to be anything super fancy. First thing I'm going to do though is I am going to roof this house. So we're going to go back to this build button, and we're going to click on the roof, and then we have different roofs. So I'm going to pick probably this gabled roof, and I'm going to turn it sideways. And if I click on it, where the green box is where it's going to move to. So I'm going to move it over and pull it forward. And I'm going to leave it at that height for now. And I'm going to try and do the back of the roof. And I'm going to do another gabled roof here. And I'm going to turn it the other way. And you see how this is clipping here? I'm actually going to pull this forward. Okay. And then I'm going to do one more on this side. And then we can adjust the roof heights when we're done. Now I actually think that looks a little funny. So I'm going to go ahead and delete that one. And I'm going to try this little half gabled roof. And I'm going to lower it. Oh, see, I don't like that either. See, this is the thing with building like funky little houses, is that sometimes it just doesn't work out. This little hammer tool will allow you to demolish things. So I'm going to go back to the gabled roof, and I'm just going to pull it forward. I kind of low-key hate that, though. So we're going to redo this. I don't like the way this roof is turning out for me. Okay, so I'm going to try doing this way and lowering this forward and pulling it that way. And then we'll put one here, but we'll turn it. And this might actually work out better. And then I'll just go ahead and pull it through. It looks a little weird. I actually don't like it either. This house is going to drive me a little crazy, okay? Let's be honest. I think I picked a very odd layout for the house. You can hit Control-Z to undo something that you just done. I might move the way this bathroom. Okay, so let's say you don't like how your house looks and you want to bulldoze it. You can hit Bulldoze Lot and start over. And if there's a bunch of like terrain paint everywhere, you can do this one, Bulldoze Terrain. Okay. Let's try this a different way. We're going to go back to the room tool. Whoops. And I'm going to try living room. Now, we don't want this to be too big because it is a starter home. Kitchen. I totally just put that in the wrong spot. So we can use this button to move it. I did not want to do that way. And we'll go ahead and put a bathroom over here. It's a really big bathroom. I might do that. Okay. Let's see if we can roof this house now. Okay. Sometimes you just have to play around with it and see what you can figure out and find. I'm going to go ahead and turn this way and move it back here. Pull it across. Yeah, this one's going to be weird too. This is the part that I stink at, is roofing houses. Like 8,000%. I'm not a bad builder, like, and then what we'll do is we'll actually just extend this roof over a little bit. It'll look a little funny. I low-key hate that. Yep. So this is where you kind of have to play around and figure out what you want to do. I don't like this. It's not working out for me. My layouts that I'm doing just aren't working. So you just keep trying. I'm going to try a like long ways living dining with like a bedroom on this side and a bathroom here. Let's see if that works a little better for me. I'm actually going to make this bedroom one size smaller because it doesn't need to be super duper big. And let's see if we can do that. Okay, so the roofing is going to work out much better in this house. So I'm going to go ahead because this looks really funny. Let's turn this way, and this will be where we can pull this through. See, now that's not too bad. And then you can go ahead and change like the roof pattern if you click on this little swatch here. And you can change the pattern of the roof to whatever you would like. Just based on the story. I'm just going to leave mine at the weathered roof shingles, and we'll change the color of them later. I might just make them black for now. Now you have extra things like these roof trims that you can put on here, like these angled ones. You have friezes that you can put in, the exterior trims. You have poles and spandrels, all kinds of things. I wouldn't worry about that if you're a brand new builder though. So now we need to pick a front door. I really like on these smaller homes to just do single front doors. I will go ahead and stick with base game for this. So I'm going to go under packs and hit base game. That way, if you want to download this off the gallery, you can. And if you only have the base game of Sims 4, then you're able to do that. So I'm going to go ahead. I actually really like this modern wood door with the glass inlays. And we're going to go ahead and place it, and I'll show you later how to change the color. So we're going to do that. And then what we're going to do now is get our lights back in here since we deleted our build. Okay. And we're going to put all of our essential items that we need into the rooms, and then we'll rearrange them. So that way we know we have enough money to play with. So I'm going to go ahead and go under objects by room, and we're going to start with the kitchen. So we're going to have this living dining and kitchen area in the back. So all that you need is one counter for cooking, a stove, a fridge, and a sink, and a trash bin in your kitchen. So I'm going to pick the most basic counters, and we can change the color later. So I'm going to do a little corner counter here. I changed that by when you click on the counter, if you click on the color swatches, it has like the cabinets. So I'm going to do that, and then I'll put a little like end cabinet here. And you can turn it by right-clicking your mouse. And then I'm going to go ahead and put a stove in. I'm just going to pick the cheapest stove that we have. Basic, guys. Basic for your first starter home. And then I'm going to go ahead and put the refrigerator in here. Your sim can cook on this corner counter, okay? I 100% promise you, but I'm gonna make this like a little corner-ish looking kitchen so I can utilize the small space that I have. And then I'm gonna use this left end piece. What do you mean it can't intersect other objects? It's not intersecting anything. Okay, sure game. Maybe it doesn't want me to do that. Okay, so they can't really use like that corner per se. And the other thing that you need in the kitchen is a smoke alarm, because new Sims love to burn things, guys. They love to burn stuff. This kitchen is not like super functional because it's so tiny. So what you can do, I'm gonna actually move this down and I will put one counter in between. So it's like a half galley kitchen. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and put a sink. Again, cheapest stuff. Cheap, cheap, cheap. And then we need a trash bin. So you can click on the little trash bin. And I always like to set mine like at the end of the counter. Now, before we start building in the living room area, I want to put in our interior doors for the bathroom and the bedroom, so that way we know where we can place things. So let's go back into our build mode and click on the door, and we're gonna find an interior door. So this one's simple single door panel. It's $90. Let's go ahead and pick that one. I'm gonna go ahead and put it there, and then we'll put the bedroom door right across from it. Cool. We need a dining table. So we're gonna go back into our objects by room, go into the dining room and click on the little dining tables. I just suggest finding like the smallest table your sim is starting out. And as long as they have one tile space, they can get to things. So you just have one sim. I wouldn't worry too much. Like, this is a child chair. That probably isn't super comfy. That one's an outdoor dining chair. Let's just pick this one and you can put it up to the table. Now, let's go into our living room. So we're just gonna pick the cheapest love seat and put it here. Your sim's gonna want something for fun. So I always like to pick like a cheap little coffee table. And then I don't ever like to give them the children's Penguin TV. The price difference between that and like Been There Watch That TV is a little bit, but I think to me it's worth it. So I'm going to put that little TV on top of that stand. And if you want, you can then add in like some books for reading. So with the Tiny Living Stuff pack came, you can put books on tables, like little stacks of books, these, and use them as a bookshelf. So we're going to see if we can find a cheap, teeny tiny little end table to put in the corner here next to this to put some books on. I unfortunately don't see anything. This one's $65. That's not bad. And then we're going to go into study, click on the bookshelves, and these vintage books are really cheap. They're $60. And now you have two forms of fun, and you can also build skill with the books, which is really, really good. Now we need the bathroom. Let's see. So we're going to go into the little bathroom tool, and we're going to click on a toilet. We're just going to pick this cheap little ambassador toilet. We're going to put in a shower. We don't need a tub right now because we don't have a pet and we don't have a child. And then we are going to put in a sink. This one is the cheapest. Put a little mirror above it because this way your sim can build charisma. And don't forget your toilet paper roll. It's under accents. Here, toilet paper roll holder. You can't forget your toilet paper for your sims, guys. You can also put like a little towel rack here for them. For their hand towel. Adding little things. Those kind of add up in money, so just be cautious when doing that. The last thing that we need to do is give your sim a bed. So while giving them a double bed is very, very nice, sometimes when it's just them, give them a little bit better single bed. The Mod Pod Sleeper is the cheapest bed. It's extremely uncomfortable. If I have the money in my budget, then I like to give them something a little bit more comfortable. So like this Eminence one is 1,000, but it gives stress relief 2, discomfort 2, and energy 5. Whereas this Mod Pod Sleeper bed is energy 4, uncomfortable. So you can put this in here. I made this room a little tight for this, but you can expand this house later. I just put the bed here in the corner, and then they need a little dresser. This is a little like gift wardrobe. Okay, this one's 410 simoleons, so we'll go ahead and put that in there. And then you can put a nightstand in here if you want. This room is a little tight, so you probably don't have to. Now, we have 9,545 simoleons left, so now we need to make sure that we are going to have enough things to like do the outside of our house. So we're going to go back to the build tab, and we're going to go to the wall patterns tab, and we're going to do the outside first. I like to do a little bit of a mix of things, but you can go to like the rock and stone and use that. If you want to do a combination, you can just do siding. I kind of like the one that's got siding and the stone, like the whole thing. You can hit shift to do one room. Don't forget about the roof. Okay. If you want to change the color of something that you've already placed, you can hit this little design tool button and click on it, and you can change the swatch. So I'm going to change the swatch of our door because that does not look very good with that, and see if I can find one that I like. So now that I look at it, I'm actually not loving this paper, like this outside brick. I'm going to go ahead and pick something different. Like I kind of like... No, I don't. I'm not liking my choices today. I'm going to change this. And then I'm actually just going to go ahead and go with a brick. But I want something a little different. That red is too bold. You know what? I'm just going to go ahead and keep if you want to change to something that's already there, you can just click on it. I'm gonna grab that one. Let me make sure that it's okay. The whole house is this. So now I'm gonna change the color of the front door, and I think I might actually go with this little red front door because I think it's really cute. Now we do still have to put windows on our house. Okay, windows are super important. You can do window by room, and then I just like to pick the cheapest windows in the game. I don't know why this is not still on base game. There we go. And like these Octopane windows and the classic ones are really cheap. I don't know why they like to put so many windows. But we'll go in and delete any like ones that look a little silly. 'Cause like I don't like that. That's way too many windows in one corner. So if you want to take them out, you just click on them with the little arrow tool and delete. You can also center them. I'm gonna go ahead and take that out, and I'm gonna move this to the front of the house instead of the side, because to me that makes more sense. I'm gonna take these off. I think that that looks fine in the kitchen area there, and the bedrooms look okay too. So your windows might look a little funky. I don't like mine to be right on the edge of the trim either. I'm gonna go ahead and do this way because I don't like the way that looks. I don't like mine to be right on the edge of the trim because I think it cuts into the trim and it looks silly. So just adjust your windows as you need. And then you can also find like little teeny tiny decorative windows if you want to put wherever. I'm actually going to switch this, and I might just do by window. Oh no, that's too big. Okay, so we're doing fine here. The last thing that we need out front is a mailbox. So I do not know where the mailboxes are. I always just type in mailbox, and then you can click like Willow Creek mailbox and it'll pop up. So it's in the appliances in like the miscellaneous tab. And you can just pick the old rusty mailbox is what I like to start with. I make sure it's just in front of my house so we can get our mail, pay our bills, and do all of those things. The other thing that I like to do for outside is make sure that we have an outside trash bin, because your tiny little trash can inside is going to get full very, very quickly. The last thing that I'm going to do before we move on to the inside is I'm actually going to move the house. So you can click on the move button at the top and then click move house, click on the house, click move, and you can shift it back. I wanted it back just a little bit further. This way, if you want to put like a little porch with some stairs or something like that, you can. If we have money left over, I might do this just to give it a little something, something. So I'm going to hold off putting a path or anything outside. Now we're going to go ahead and go back to the inside of our house and go ahead and do flooring and wallpaper. Our house is very like white right now. So let's start in the bedroom, and I'm going to change the color of this to match that bed. In the living room, we'll do the same thing. I'm going to switch over to a different wood here. So that way it's a little bit more, less white toned. You can change the color of this couch if you want to. That blue is super pretty. I'll leave the bathroom alone because I don't want a green sink. And we're going to leave the cabinets in the kitchen to be, let's switch it to this. And I think that looks pretty nice. So now what we're going to do is find some flooring. So you go back into the build, you click on the floor patterns, and then you can pick what you want. So I'm just going to do base game. And you have wood, you have carpet, tile, stone, masonry, linoleum, metal, or outdoor. So I'm going to go ahead in the bedroom. I'm going to put some carpet. And I'm just going to go with this brown carpet. In the bathroom, I'm going to put some tile. I do not like crazy tile. I like to try and find tile that'll match a cabinet or a wallpaper. So what I'll do is I'm going to go into the wallpaper and I'm going to click tile and I'm going to find one and then I'll find a flooring to match. I like this white tile. I think it's nice and super simple. Again, hold down shift and then left click to place that tile. I'm going to go back to the floor and find something that has just white tile. And my bathroom is done. I'm going to go ahead and put some basic linoleum in the kitchen. And then we will go ahead and have some hardwood here in the living room area. I'm going to do just a basic color on the walls for, let's see, for the bedroom, let's do, ooh, that's really pretty. I don't think I've seen that before. I have some CC in here, so. All right, I like this plain but pretty wallpaper. It's nice and simple, and I just like the, like neutral colors. I'm going to go for the bedroom with this darker blue because then it'll play off that. In the living room and kitchen, I'm just going to go white. And that there, guys, is the inside of our house with all of the basic things. You can most certainly go in now and add in some extra things for environment if you want to spend the extra money. But the first thing I'm going to do is I'm actually going to build myself a little porch. So we have our cute little house. I'm going to go ahead and move it back just one more square or two and adjust that. To raise your house up on a foundation, you go ahead and hit this button. I'm just going to raise it up like 2 foundation heights. Oh, it took my bin away. Okay. I'll move my bin here. Put that there. And then I'm going to build myself a little porch. So walls and empty rooms. And then you go to here, square platform, which is not what you want. Platform tool, basement, flat square. This will basically give you a porch. Square deck with like a little fence on it. You can do that if you want. I'm just going to do a flat square. And that gives me a little porch. I'm going to make it shorter. Because for me, that was a little big. I might actually... That's perfect. I think that looks great. And then you can put little stairs in. I'm just going to do these little brick stairs. And stairs are a pain in this game, okay? I'm not going to lie to you. I'm just going to do them 3-way across. Excuse me. I'm going to put railing. I'm just going to use this $5 like simple galvanized railing. And then you can do the same thing for the little fence on the side of the house there. And then I'm going to go ahead and find a floor pattern that hopefully matches this brick. It's very hard. It's very frustrating. We don't have a ton that match, but oh man, I have to remember how to change this. I want it to go the other way, and I don't remember how to do it. Hold on, looking. I don't do this very often, so how to change floor tile direction. Haha. What is going on? Is it that? Haha. Okay. It is the little brackets, like the down where your period and comma key are. That way they don't line up perfect, but they at least look a little bit better. And then you can put like a little awning on your house. Let me see if I can find them. Awning in window coverings. Okay, so they're where like the curtains are, and what are the base game awnings? Not many of them. Okay, so that's really the only awning that you have the option of in base game. I don't like it personally, so I'm gonna leave mine without an awning. What you can do is extend your roof out a little bit, and that'll give you like an awning like appearance. The other thing that you can do to spruce up your house, I'd say leave your sim with at least around 5,000 simoleons to start, so that way they don't lose all of their money. Put some curtains, guys. You can go under decorations, and it's under curtains, and put some little curtains in your Sims rooms. It just makes the house look complete, in my opinion, and I like it a little bit better. What I am going to do is toggle the color and do blue, because I want something blue for the bedrooms. Like, this is pretty. It's a little tall for my window. Minimalistic drapes, again, too tall for my window. It's because my windows are at like middle wall height, so you can raise them up. And then I can use these drapes. The drapes in The Sims bother me so much. So much. I'm going to go ahead and take the color off. The kitchen ones, so like this window, I'll probably take away. I don't need it there. The one over the kitchen like stove, I don't mind there. That one's fine as well. So for those, I'll probably just put like see, those are really big. So God, those are so ugly. Can they give us some different balance drapes, please? Please, game. Like, those are ugly too. Those are huge, so I don't like to use those unless I have like a big wide window. You can use the blinds if you want. I don't like it because it cuts into the kitchen, like into the counter. That's that's my complaint for the day. Like, these ones are okay. And then we can change the, like, they cut in a little bit, but it's not as bad. And then we can change the color. Ew, that is ugly. White. And then I'll carry those into the ones that are in the living area, but I'll do the blue because we have the blue couch. And I actually, let's change the color of the front door now that I'm looking at it. And we'll do blue. Sorry about that, guys. And then the bathroom one, I like to just do a full, because I don't, you know, people don't need to be looking at my bathroom. That's how I feel about it. You can add in some pictures, like something pretty onto the wall, like above the couch if you have a little bit of extra money. Like, that is huge. Don't use that. Let's see. Like this primrose path, it's $200. It's not bad. Just to give it a little bit of extra environment, maybe. This Birds of a Feather print set is fun to put, like, in a bedroom. Just something. You can add a couple of plants. I like to put plants on my porch. Like, that is massive. And then you can put like this on top of the dresser. Just some things to like add to their environment and make them a little bit better. So this starter home currently, oh, it doesn't tell us the value because we're on the lot. So you can do that. I'm also going to make a little path up to our front door. Just so you can kind of see our little house. And the last thing that I would recommend doing is add a tree. Now, it's not summertime, so these trees aren't going to look super pretty. But add a nice little tree to your house. It'll grow in and look really pretty there, like that pine tree. It just adds a little something to the house. You can do terrain paint, is free. I suggest doing it. And you can pick like stone, masonry, dirt, sand, like grass and flowers, and just kind of make a little pathway up to your house. You can also, if you click on this little venue info, Potter's Starter, you can change the lot traits. So different things that you'll get, like bracing breezes, breeding ground. Some of these you won't get. Chef's kitchen, so you can put that one there. It'll help him get better cooking skills. It'll enhance his culinary skills. Let's see. You can do great soil. Gardening will go well here. Homey. And we'll leave the last one up for choice for later. So that is pretty much all I have, guys. I'm going to save this. But that is your starter home, and your sim is left with, for him, 4,726 simoleons. And that's all she wrote. If you have any questions, you can feel free to message me. I have Instagram, Twitter. You can message me here on YouTube. I'll be happy to answer any questions that you have. But I hope that you enjoy your new starter home, and I hope that this helped you learn how to build one. Thanks, guys. Bye.